and welcome back to Between Two Torches. I'm Elliot Barrows, and today I am joined by Sam Jenks, a senior here at LaSalle, majoring in fashion communication and promotion and minoring in communications. Sam works as a stylist for LaSalle's Polished magazine and is an influencer. She has a very large following, with her Instagram having 16.5 thousand followers. Welcome, Sam.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to have you. You originally attended Mount Ida before you transferred to LaSalle. How did you like it at Mount Ida?
I absolutely loved it. Everyone was like a great big family. I miss it a lot for sure, especially when when the school closed down and everything. I feel like everyone kind of became closer as a community, and I've made a lot of friendships that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. So,
what drew you to choose Mount Ida in the first place?
So I didn't really know of many fashion schools in Massachusetts. Mount Ida was the first school that I found online that offered fashion as like a major. So I kind of just went for it, and then I got in, and then I was pretty happy about it.
So when you found out Mount Ida was closing, did you consider any other schools besides LaSalle, or did you just...
I had no idea what I was going to do. LaSalle offered a very easy like transferring process to come here. So most of my friends decided to come here, so I just kind of followed, and I'm happy I did.
What are the major differences that you see between LaSalle and your experience at Mount Ida?
Mount Ida, I feel like it was easier to kind of connect with people. It was more diverse until, since I've been here at LaSalle, like my junior year, like a lot of other schools started to close. So a lot of other transfer students started to attend LaSalle, and so kind of became a little less cliquey, I guess. It was pretty cliquey when I came here. But, when more people started to come here, it got more diverse, and I kind of felt more comfortable, and then I could fit in with other people.
So you are a fashion major. What made you choose to major in that?
I have always been very experimentative, I guess you could say, with my sense of style. I didn't really get to choose what I wanted to wear growing up because I went to a lot of private schools. I would have to wear uniforms and stuff like that. So as I started to get older, I started to experiment more with my fashion, and people started liking it. And so I just kept going with it and tried stuff, went out of my comfort zone, still go out of my comfort zone, and people just like it. So I just keep doing it.
How would you describe your style?
Maybe like streetwear, definitely influenced by Y2K, cyber Y2K, if that's what you want to call it, has been very popular nowadays. Yeah, more so like streetwear, but like comfy. I always like to be comfy and cute.
You work for Polished as a stylist.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get involved in that?
So I have wanted to be a stylist for Polished since I transferred here. I thought that was just like my ticket to like get to the career that I want to have after I graduate. I started off on their social media team, doing their YouTube channel, editing the videos and stuff like that, recording interviews and stuff like this, like kind of like this, yeah. But I didn't really have control over much being a part of that team. The other girls kind of like took over, and I was just always kind of there. I did apply to be a stylist. I believe it was fall of my junior year, and I was one of the top 4 people to be interviewed, but they didn't end up picking me because I didn't have enough experience. And then this year, I finally got in. Even though I'm a senior, kind of sucks that I'm doing it now, but it's been a really great experience.
And what's your favorite part of being a stylist?
Creative directing, showing models how to pose, styling, of course, styling people. It's everything that I would want in a career. So it's kind of like a trial run.
Is there any advice you can give to students that want to get involved with polished and possibly want to be a stylist?
I would say just go for it. Um, Polished, I feel like the team is just not very diverse at all. There's not many people of color on the polished team. So I guess more so to my fellow students of color, go for it. You know, you never know like where it will take you. But I would like to see more people of color being represented and being a part of Polish because I don't feel like they're represented very good, like much or good.
So you also have a very big following on social media.
Mm-hmm.
When did you first start exploring that route?
So honestly, I have always been very big on social media. I have been on Instagram for as long as I can remember. I just love being able to express myself through like photos or like videos, like the reels and stuff like that. Um, and people have liked it, so that's kind of why I have gained such a big following. But like I said, I'm very experimentative with my style, and one day one of my photos that I posted here on campus just got like almost 19,000 likes out of nowhere, and people just didn't stop following me, and they still haven't stopped following me. My following grows like every week. It's been absolutely insane, but it's been awesome. I've gotten a lot of great networking opportunities out of it. I have a lot of brands reaching out to me to do promotional stuff, get paid for it. It's been really cool.
That is pretty cool. What are some of the brands that, if you can talk about it, what are some of the brands that you are working with?
So I guess one of them that I can talk about, because the other ones aren't like as known, they're kind of like little Instagram brands, is Bed Bath and Beyond, I think is what it's called. I always get that mixed up with Bed Bath and Body Works. But I am doing a like influencer campaign with them for college students. Like it's like a curated list of college must-haves, like college student must-haves for like when they move into college. So like dorm essentials and stuff like that. So I had to do a questionnaire and pick out like all my things that I would want if I was moving into college again for the first time. And I'm getting paid a nice little penny. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So when did you first start noticing that you were gaining followers? Was it when you got to LaSalle or?
So honestly, the whole big following thing kind of took off this past fall. Like I said, after that one Instagram post kind of took off, I started off with like 10K, and since then I've just been gaining followers like every month. It just keeps going up, and I don't think it's gonna stop.
And what is your main goal as an influencer? What do you hope to share with the world?
So I really just use my social media as like a kind of creative outlet. I really like to express myself through my social media. And I like to inspire other people to just be themselves on their social media. That's what I really try to do. I don't try to fake it and act like I live this glamorous life, because I don't. But I guess just inspiring people to just be themselves. I've just been myself, and people like it. So just keep doing you. Keep doing you.
Do you hope to continue this in the future?
Yeah, I think that I'm not going to stop this whole like influencing thing. I think that it's going to bring me a lot more greater opportunities and chances to network with like bigger brands and stuff like that.
What do you see yourself doing in the future for like a career?
I see myself being a celebrity stylist and still doing the influencer thing. I'm really hoping something will take off in like the next couple of years or so. I think it will, but who knows? Fingers crossed.
What advice can you give to people that might be interested in starting their social medias, ways to make their social medias better, to gain a following?
Like I said, be yourself. Kinda, oh my gosh, I do so many different things. With the real videos I make, I feel like that has been kind of like my ticket to this huge following that I've gained recently. I don't know how to explain it. I make these real videos where I like style my own outfits, but I make it like all creative and like fun and stuff like that. I add music in the background. Just things like that, like more interactive content. I try to make a lot of interactive content for my followers, and I feel like that has brought me a lot more success as far as my Instagram following goes. I plan out my posts. I use like different apps to like plan out everything. Just stuff like that, I guess.
And is there anything else that our viewers should know?
Nothing comes to mind, no.
Where can we follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Sam Jenks. You can follow me on YouTube at Sam Jenks. Twitter if you want to see what comes out of my head. Pinterest, everything, pretty much everything except for Facebook is at Sam Jenks. So you can follow me on all that stuff to keep up with me.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Sam.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. This has been all for this episode of Between Two Torches. I'm Elliot Barrows, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow LCTV on all our social medias, and I'll be back next week for a new episode of Between Two Torches.